To her, that was the toughest thing she ever had to go through. But in the end, she was being true to herself. And she then received a small opportunity to perhaps host her own TV show, her own talk show. And I think we all know how that's going. She is perhaps one of the most, if not the most, successful talk show host in history. And certainly by being a New Orleanian, we love her to death. We know what she's meant to this community, not only to our community, but to the country and to the world. She is a source of inspiration, and somebody who would sit here and tell you that had she not gone through what she went through during those 3 years, that she would not be where she is today. So once again, the lesson being that adversity is an opportunity. Adversity will make you stronger. Adversity will mold you into the person that you're meant to be. You all probably remember the onside kick in the Super Bowl, right? How could we forget that? And I'll tell you the story behind that. You know, we had 2 weeks to prepare for the Super Bowl, and I remember Sean Payton came in to the meeting at the beginning of that 2-week preparation for the Super Bowl and said, we have an onside kick that we're putting in the plan. And it's not a matter of if we are going to run it, it's when we are going to run it. It's going to happen. And sure enough, it did. And it worked. Thank God. So the lesson there, it's not a matter of if you will face adversity in your life, but when. So when adversity knocks on your door, seize it as an opportunity. For that adversity is being put in your life for a reason. It is God's way of providing you with the strength and the tools to face future challenges and to mold you into the person that He meant for you to be. And in the end, it is this adversity that will allow you to accomplish things in life that you originally thought were reserved only for your dreams. My second piece of advice to you is this. Find what you love to do and then figure out a way to get paid for it. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Find what you love to do and then figure out a way to get paid for it. Some of you out there think you know exactly what you want to do. And then there's others who probably have no idea. And I can tell you this, that's okay. Because in a year from now, those that think they know exactly what they want to do, they might not have any idea at that point. And those that don't know what to do, you might have found your passion by then. But my point is, be patient and don't settle. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. And as with every matter of the heart, you will know when you find it. My third piece of advice is to approach every opportunity with an attitude of gratitude and a mindset that whatever you encounter, you will leave it better than when you arrived. We have all been part of that here in New Orleans. But why stop here? In everything you do in life, leave your mark. Leave your mark. Be a great steward of the community and to society and to whatever business you are involved. And understand that part of your purpose in life is to leave whatever you touch better than when you found it. So leave your mark and leave it better than when you found it. Number 4, life goes fast. I was sitting in your seats 10 years ago. Now, it's hard to think that that was 10 years ago because it feels like it was yesterday. And I guess my point there is, don't forget to enjoy the moment and reflect back on the journey from time to time. For me, standing on that podium after we won the Super Bowl was a moment, one of the defining moments of my life. What made it even more special was the fact that I was holding my son. And the reflection on everything that we had been through as a city, as a team, to get to that point. And as we watched the confetti come down and world champions come across the Jumbotron and looking out at the Who Dat Nation just going crazy, beads flying everywhere, we recognized what a journey that had been and how special that was. And there's no city, no organization, no group of people that deserve it more. I promise you that. But the journey's not over. We want another. Also, don't forget to enjoy the little things in life. Sometimes you get going so fast. I feel like the last 3 months have been like that for me. But don't forget to enjoy the little things in life. Watching the sunset with the one that you love. Taking a walk in Audubon Park. Sitting in rocking chairs on the front porch watching streetcars go by. Throwing a ball with your child out in the front yard. You work too hard not to enjoy those little things. So enjoy the little things. My last piece of advice is don't forget why you were put on this earth. And Mayor Landry mentioned it earlier. We were all put on this earth to serve others. Sometimes the more successful that you get, people tend to forget that. It becomes more about how they can serve you as opposed to how you can serve others. So don't forget, no matter how successful you become, that you all will, to serve others. As you all sit here on graduation day, I believe everyone can agree that we've all been blessed with some great opportunities in our lives. Be appreciative and respectful of those opportunities and never take them for granted. And with that mindset, just think about being able to give back what has been given to you. Take the time to make a difference in the life of somebody less fortunate. It's amazing that the more generous you are and the more you choose to serve others, the happier you will be. And now, for the words you've been waiting for. In closing, I'd like to leave you with a quote. Well, we're going to finish strong, don't worry. You don't know any other way, so here we go. In closing, I want to leave you with a quote. And I could have chosen many profound quotes from presidents, CEOs, philosophers, but I am choosing one from my grandfather. He's 85 years old, he still lives on a ranch, herding cows in East Texas. His name's Ray Akins. And a quote I heard all the time from him when I was growing up was this. According to my grandpa, there are 3 types of people in this world. There are those that make it happen. There are those that watch it happen. And then there are those that wake up one day and say, what the heck happened? So which one are you? Is what he would tell me. So I leave you today by first saying congratulations to the 2010 graduating class of Loyola University. And now, let's go make it happen.
Mr. Mark Brees, Alumni Association President, to